Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Kaiju 8, Volume 1, published by Viz Media, the part of Shonen Jump. This is pretty awesome manga. It's story and art by Naoya Matsumoto, translation by David Evelyn, touch-up art and lettering by Brandon Bovia, designed by Jimmy Presler, edited by Karla Clark. Alright, so the story is about this guy whose name is Kafka, who wants to join the anti-kaiju force. He flunked out originally when he tried, and he winds up going and joining the kaiju cleanup crew. They raise the age of people being able to join again, and he decides to reapply with a coworker. But he winds up kind of sucking in a monster kaiju thing, and he himself transforms into a kaiju, and he's got to deal with that. He's you gonna go become an anti-kaiju hunter, and you yourself is kaiju, there might be some issues with that, being around people who are trained to kill you. So the story is really, really fun. There's it's a nice mix of humor, it's a great mix of action, and I think solid use of, a genre that's, not often a lot of original stuff. I myself am a fan of the genre. I grew up watching Godzilla films way back in the day, I think before I even knew what the word kaiju was. Obviously a fan of Pacific Rim, a lot of the other, Ultraman fighting giant monsters. This is all stuff I kind of grew up on. I'd even to some extent throw Robotech and stuff like that. Big giant Voltron, maybe. Voltron probably would be better. Big giant robots fighting big giant monsters. It all kind of feels like it's all part of that genre. Maybe offshoots and branches of it, subgenres of it. But the, it's not often you feel like you get something that's new and different. And this, to me, delivers something that's slightly different and kind of interesting. I mean, the fact is, it follows a guy who is a sad sack that is basically a loser, who has this kind of amazing ability he's trying to hide and not get caught. Going up against the greatest prodigy in ever who is trying to join the force as well. There's also just a really solid amount of humor. I mean, he constantly screwing up. People are making fun of him. There's just a really good mix of everything, and the way that I think the series builds towards the end is really, really good. It goes in a direction I wasn't expecting, and I want to read more. Now, I came across this, I was just walking around my comic shop and decided to walk and check out the manga section, and this was on the shelf, and I was like, well, I like Kaiju, and the cover is actually pretty cool. Picked it up and said, this sounds really interesting, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I grabbed it, because it's good. It's really, really good. The art is solid. It kind of takes riffs towards the beginning. It feels like an offshoot of Pacific Rim, following the people who cut up the Kaiju. We did see that in Pacific Rim. I feel like there's another series that did that as well. And you kind of get the cleanup crew, and it goes from there in this really interesting direction that I wasn't expecting at all. And towards the time you get to the end of it, it's really good. It's just a slow build, this first volume. I like it. I really, really, really like it. I mean, this is just fun. As someone who enjoys the genre, someone who's kind of maybe looking for things that are a little bit different with the genre, I was pleasantly surprised. I think the art's great, and I can't wait to read the second volume whenever that's out. So, pleasantly surprised, really pumped about this. If you like the genre, go for it. It's really good action, solid humor, cool art, and I just think a really neat spin to the genre, adds some interesting aspects to it. Out now, you can go get this in comic shops. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links. There'll be affiliate links, so we get a small percentage by doing that. You'll support our site, so thank you so much. And just watch our videos, support us, so thank you for that. If you are into manga, if you're into comics, graphic novels, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading that manga, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.